Imagine a world where every nuclear weapon detonates simultaneously. The immediate destruction is catastrophic, but the aftermath would reshape Earth itself. This scenario, known as nuclear winter, is a grim reminder of humanity's power. Nuclear winter describes the global environmental effects following widespread nuclear explosions. These impacts can last for years, turning day into night and drastically lowering temperatures worldwide. In a world where every nuclear device explodes at once, the initial blasts would destroy cities instantly. However, the long-term consequences would affect the entire planet, threatening life as we know it. The term, nuclear winter, was first introduced by scientists in the 1980s. Their research highlighted how the dust and debris from nuclear explosions could cause severe climate changes globally. During nuclear winter, the atmosphere would become heavily polluted with smoke and ash, blocking sunlight and causing extreme drops in temperature. Agriculture would suffer, leading to potential famine worldwide. The scale of destruction is unimaginable. With every bomb detonating simultaneously, the shockwaves alone would cause widespread devastation. The resulting fires would create vast amounts of smoke and ash. Understanding the concept of nuclear winter is crucial for comprehending the true impact of nuclear warfare. It serves as a stark warning against the dangers of nuclear proliferation and the importance of disarmament efforts. To grasp the full scope of nuclear winter, we must delve into the science behind it. The complex interactions between explosions, atmospheric conditions, and global ecosystems reveal the devastating potential of such an event. This documentary explores the chilling reality of a nuclear winter scenario. Through expert insights and scientific analysis, we uncover the harrowing truth about our world's potential future if all nuclear weapons were to detonate at once. In a global nuclear conflict, the detonation of thousands of bombs would release massive amounts of smoke into the atmosphere. This smoke would block sunlight, causing temperatures to plummet worldwide. The initial explosions would destroy cities and forests, generating immense heat. This heat would cause fires on a catastrophic scale, contributing significantly to the smoke in the atmosphere. Within days, the Earth would experience a dramatic drop in temperature. The sun's rays would struggle to penetrate the thick layer of ash and dust suspended in the upper atmosphere. Global agricultural systems would collapse due to the lack of sunlight and extreme cold. Crops would fail, leading to widespread famine and potential starvation for billions. Water supplies would freeze and become scarce, exacerbating the crisis. Rivers, lakes, and oceans would suffer from reduced evaporation, disrupting weather patterns and ecosystems. The impact on wildlife would be devastating. Many species would face extinction due to habitat destruction and lack of food sources. The balance of nature would be severely disrupted. Human populations would dwindle without access to basic necessities like food, water, and shelter. The breakdown of societal infrastructure would lead to chaos and conflict. Medical facilities would be overwhelmed, unable to cope with the surge in injuries and illnesses caused by the environmental disaster. Vaccines and medications would be scarce. Communication networks would fail, isolating communities and preventing coordination for survival efforts. But people would have to rely on primitive methods to communicate. The recovery process would be extremely slow and challenging. The Earth's environment would take decades, if not centuries, to return to pre-war conditions. The psychological impact on survivors would be profound, with many suffering from PTSD and depression. The loss of loved ones and familiar surroundings would be traumatic. Despite these dire predictions, some argue that human resilience could lead to new forms of community and cooperation. The rebuilding process could foster innovation and unity. International agreements such as the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty aim to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and reduce their stockpiles. Compliance is crucial for global safety. Research into alternative energy sources like wind, solar, and geothermal power could help mitigate the environmental impacts of future conflicts and promote sustainable development. Education and awareness campaigns can play a vital role in preventing nuclear war by informing the public about its catastrophic consequences and promoting peaceful resolutions. International diplomacy and dialogue between nations are essential for maintaining peace and avoiding misunderstandings that could escalate into nuclear conflict. Technological advancements in missile defense systems may provide a false sense of security, potentially increasing the risk of nuclear confrontation. Civil defense strategies, such as underground bunkers and emergency plans, were developed during the Cold War to protect populations from nuclear attacks. The concept of mutually assured destruction, MAD, aimed to prevent nuclear war by ensuring that both sides would face annihilation if one initiated an attack. However, MAD relies on rational decision-making, which may not hold true in times of crisis or when irrational actors come into play, posing significant risks. Cybersecurity threats pose a new dimension to nuclear security. Hacks targeting nuclear command systems could trigger unintended launches or disrupt communication networks. Space-based assets like satellites are crucial for early warning systems and communications. Their vulnerability to attacks could compromise national security and international stability. The proliferation of nuclear technology among non-state actors and rogue states increases the complexity and unpredictability of nuclear threats in the modern era. Despite the grim predictions, international cooperation and diplomatic efforts continue to work towards disarmament and peace, offering hope for a safer future. Global stockpiles of nuclear weapons exceed 15,000. Each detonation triggers atmospheric disturbances, causing global cooling and darkness. This scenario would devastate agriculture worldwide, leading to famine. In a nuclear winter, soot particles rise into the stratosphere, blocking sunlight. Temperatures drop dramatically, disrupting growing seasons. Food shortages would force humans to compete for scarce resources. The ecological impact of a nuclear winter would be catastrophic. Forests and oceans suffer due to reduced photosynthesis. Biodiversity plummets, as many species cannot adapt to rapid environmental changes. Water cycles alter, causing widespread droughts and floods. Freshwater supplies become contaminated, exacerbating humanitarian crises. Surviving populations face severe water scarcity. The world would face unprecedented challenges. Surviving a nuclear winter would require global cooperation and resilience. The human spirit has overcome great adversities before. But prevention is better than cure. Reducing nuclear arsenals can avert this apocalyptic scenario. It requires political will and international collaboration for disarmament. Renewable energy sources could reduce the reliance on fossil fuels and decrease geopolitical tensions over resources, leading to a safer world. Educating future generations about the dangers of nuclear war is crucial. Schools and communities must promote peace and understanding to prevent conflicts. We must ensure that the horrors of a nuclear winter remain a hypothetical threat. By working together, humanity can secure a peaceful and sustainable future. Every individual can contribute by supporting policies that prioritize peace and non-proliferation. Collective action can prevent the unthinkable. It starts with awareness. Understanding the consequences of nuclear war can inspire change. Share this knowledge and engage in discussions to promote peace. Let us not forget the lessons of history. The possibility of a nuclear winter should serve as a stark reminder to pursue diplomacy and dialogue over conflict. In a world facing many challenges, unity and cooperation are essential. Together, we can build a safer and more prosperous future for all. As we reflect on the potential devastation of a nuclear winter, let us commit to actions that protect our planet and future generations. Thank you for watching. By staying informed and engaged, we can work towards a world free from the threat of nuclear winter. Let's make it happen.